All right, so let's talk about PUBG Black Budget. If you guys are unfamiliar with this game is, the latest creation from the minds of, you guessed it, PUBG, and they're kind of following suit here. This is an extraction shooter, which is a hot commodity these days. Following in the wake of Arc Raiders, this game kind of gained a little bit of hype when it was teased. I got into the closed beta, and I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts on, my brief time with it. So yeah, right off the bat, I'll just come out and say it. I am not impressed with this game, at all. Put simply, it's just kind of an uninspired game. Now, this is the beta, right? So I'm sure they have a lot more to go, but it feels like, a copy of Tarkov or Arena Breakout, and, you got your home base, and you got the market and workstations to upgrade, and yada, 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 right? It's true to the extraction shooter genre, you could say that about it. To be completely honest, I'm just not sure what else you can say about it. In my time spent playing it, I had it for a weekend. That's when the beta was open, and it was just kind of boring. If I'm being honest, the gameplay footage you're gonna see here is just kind of, what you would get from this game in its current state. A lot of running around the maps. The map is kind of uninteresting. There's nothing too crazy about it, you're gonna run around, you're gonna loot various items, and these items will do various things required for upgrading your workbenches, and it is like any other extraction shooter. Yeah, the world just kind of feels a little dead, even though there are some AI enemies in here, and other players, of course. But a big question that I have is, how is this game separating itself from the competition? The bar has really been raised by Arc Raiders. That's kind of the gold standard now, and I don't really feel like this game lives up to it, you got some, various creatures that'll fight you, and as you can see here, these swarm of bugs is trying to kill me. I don't know, they don't feel quite as threatening as, I guess, Scavs and Tarkov or the Arc and Arc Raiders, so that's cool, I guess. There's some various, alien creatures scattered around the map, but nothing too crazy. Little PvP here, lit this guy up quite a bit. The gunplay's fairly similar to PUBG. Kind of, but also not really. It just kind of feels like your standard run-of-the-mill FPS gameplay. Like other extraction shooters I've played, excluding Arc Raiders, you have to play it really patient, do a lot of sound queuing, because the time to kill in this game is, fairly quick, and you can get one-tapped, so you kind of have to move slowly and, bait out enemies. So yeah, I'm not really impressed with the combat in this game. It's a little flat. As I said earlier, the whole game just feels a little bit uninspired, and, as mentioned, how does this game stand out in the current climate of extraction shooters? And to tell you the truth, I just don't think that it really does. I think this game is lacking a spark, and I'm not really sure what the devs should do to give it that, because there's a lot of competition now for extraction shooters, and you have to ask yourself, why would I spend my time on this when better ones exist, put simply. So this game is going to be priced at $40, which is not a terrible price. It's not quite a AAA title price, but at the same time, I don't really think it's going to be worth it based on what I played. It was just the beta, so let's see what the devs have to bring for the full release. But, if you're asking yourself, should I buy this game? Based on what I've seen, I'm probably not gonna buy it, but then again, I might just to see how it's changed from the beta. This game has everything that you would want in an extraction shooter, yet it still seems to fall flat. You know, like features that Tarkov or Arena Breakout have, like this game has, right? I mean, it's a full-fledged extraction shooter, but I don't know, like it just doesn't have any heart to it, and this game just needs a little bit of love, if you ask me. And you know, I'm not asking for an exact copy of Arc Raiders, you know, with how much I praise that game, you know. What I want from this game is its own unique flair to the extraction shooter genre. I just don't want, you know, another carbon copy of Arena Breakout and Tarkov, but with, you know, alien creatures in this one, I guess. Your guys' time is valuable, my time is valuable. All of our time is valuable, right? And how we choose to spend that time and what games we play, you know, like you should be enjoying your time spent gaming, right? Like that's the whole point. And I didn't really get this from this. Like when I played the Arc Raiders beta, I was so thrilled and excited for the full release. And after playing this, I've just kind of put it on the back burner, if I'm being honest. I know I've been pretty rough on this game and kind of trashed on it, but you know, what I will say from it is it's not necessarily a bad game or poorly made. As I said, right, like it has everything you'd want from an extraction shooter. And, you know, if you're kind of just looking for a PUBG skinned extraction shooter, then you might really like this. But ultimately, right, I just didn't have a lot of fun playing it. And I fail to see what's going to set this game apart in a genre that's all the rage right now. So while I am highly skeptical, I do look forward to seeing what the full release will bring. Thanks for watching, guys. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on this upcoming PUBG Black Budget game. Let me know in the comments.